It's a stab party.
Ciao. Happy Sunday. A bit later on Sunday, but yeah. Happy Sunday. Alden, what's up? Mars, what's up? Good day. What's up? Yo. I'm in the game. Cool. What's going on? Why am I here? Oh yeah. Was messing with another mod for a different camera perspective with the shaders messes with some of the how things look. So I can press this. I get an orthographic camera. In the game. But I can still play because it's the camera. So I'm still like the person right here. Right in the middle. So once I can like tweak the settings, but yeah, you can like zoom out and see the worlds. Really cool. And you can zoom all the way in. But yeah, you can like literally play the game this way if you wanted to, I guess. It's very trippy. But yeah, I was like, this seems interesting to try. Let's go for it. Okay. Hope everyone's doing awesome. Happy Sunday. Just figuring out some array stuff. We're gonna do some more array stuff today. I'm going to be removing a bunch of the furnaces that I have set in there because the setup isn't that good. So I'm going to completely redo it. I think I almost have the idea set. Almost. Right, repaired. Damn. It was a dumb amount. More glass. Let's get some. Redstone and glowstone. Oh, is it like perfect timing? Yeah, it is. No. Cool. Right, so what we started the other day was a design for the furnace array, which is next to the cobble gen maker, which is right here. But I'm going to compact this a little bit, I think. I'm going to keep this way. I'm trying to think if I want to keep this way, if I want to have it spread out so I have a little bit more space. I'd say the only difference is that it would take longer for the minecarts to get through everything to deliver everything that's needed. Also, I need to redo sections because the minecart likes to, if the cart's down there and this is here, it likes to jump in weird positions. It's super awkward. Like really awkward. So bright. Yeah, it's like, yeah, minecarts act super weird when jumping around, like if they're like too close to each other. So because I started designing it in a creative world and was running it and ran into some like weird jumping around and cart's not going where they're supposed to. It's, yeah, it's super not cool. Also, I need to take off my, hold on 1 sec. Right. A tad hot. So yeah, this size, I'm not sure. The other one I've almost figured out if I redo it and make it smaller. But then outside, I have to move it back a little bit more, I think, because of the front space. So let me show you. We've launched the redstone instance. The experimentation. Whenever, yeah, there it goes. Whenever it wants to launch. So in this world, I was almost. It's almost the furnace array. The compact. Everything's very close. Still got, you can still see and access everything in the inside if you need to, but I think these are like flipped around. You got item distribution up here. Press the button, it goes. Distributes them all evenly to all 64 furnaces. The back part have not finished yet, but the back part's going to be the one that's going to distribute the fuel, all the hoppers to fuel, all the furnaces. And then what else? Figuring out was when the cart returns to either make another loop or return, it'll actually automatically trigger this cart to go pick up the items and drop them off over here. Which I was actually let's run through it. I was like experimenting. So let's say you're gonna exchange this. We're gonna make this stone. We're gonna make it smooth stone. So this cart back here will be attached to the bamboo system. Let's say if we get a stack, it's gonna have a stack in it. That's something I need to figure out too is when I press the button, I need to send the fuel first and then send the cart to fill up everything. Because the cart returning with the items is the one that triggers the collection. So that I haven't figured out yet. So if I do this, that's going to distribute one bamboo plank to every single furnace evenly, and then it'll return somewhere over there. So now when I press this button, since there's stone in here, I go boop. It's going to go up. All of them are going to light up evenly across the board on both sides. And this way, it's going to cross over that. It's going to hit that button. And then it's going to collect it. It's like timed perfectly so that when it reaches the end, all items are collected. It hits this cauldron with lava in it. It tries to jump down to there. The cart goes in here. Items get dispersed over here, and the items will end up over here automatically. So that part works. The part that I need to figure out is when I press the button to send the cart, I need to either A, move the button somewhere else to trigger the fuel first, or I send this and then maybe when it reaches the back, I can trigger the fuel, and then the fuel can trigger the collection. But it's like a good evening. Might have to do that. I want to make it a little bit simpler. Although this does work, but I also have to design this part too. Is it still goes in from the back, and then comes back this way, which is nice. So this is where I'm like having the extra space. Does that allow me to kind of like have a little bit more playroom with maneuvering everything around and not cross weird stuff happening? I don't know. Maybe. Right now everything is like so like one block-ish apart, so it's a lot tighter. But yeah, this front part is kind of thick. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I need to move it back in our worlds like another like 4 or 5, shift it back. So yeah, so I need to figure out. I don't know. This is our input. Yeah, we need to do... Because we have to make sure that we have enough... The other part that we don't have set yet is the fuel part. And we need to make sure that we have enough fuel for whatever we're doing. The system can't run. If I press the button and there's not enough fuel, the system should be like, nope, I'm sorry, we can't run right now because we don't have enough fuel. So yeah. So good. What's up? Hello, Diana. So I'm not sure that to press the button. I guess we could technically distribute all the items first and then not trigger. After we do. Yeah, because the items can sit in the top, and then it's just we have to trigger the fuel part next. So maybe like triggering the collection will be it'll have to be after the fuel. That makes more sense because you can't have items unless you have the fuel to do so. So good, awesome. Oh, logic. What a pain. Holy shit, no. Oh, wow, you're a graphic designer? You don't know how to, like, get your shit out there to get more work? You got to go onto random people's streams and promote your shit? Go fuck yourself. Holy shit. You people suck. No, I don't give a shit. People are the worst. See, Diana, it doesn't stop. You know what? The funny thing, the funny thing is that as soon as that person instantly said, "Hi, how are you?" I wanted an instant ban because nobody, especially when you go live, as soon as you do that, instantly follow, and then say that shit. It doesn't happen. Oh, that's cool. No, it's the same, like, talk to make with like a cocktail. Yes, absolutely. No, it's just like either random bots on Kick or like graphic designers that are looking to promote their work. It's like, hey, do you need graphic design done? Like just random self promotion, like out the ass. Yeah, I mean, it could happen on YouTube too, but it's just YouTube doesn't have that issue, but Kick is like just. I mean, Twitch probably has that issue also, but yeah, it's dumb. I ban like 4 to 5 people a day, like per stream on Kick instantly. I have a list of all their phrasings and like all that shit. It's insane. Yep. Oh yeah, full bots. Yeah, it's bad. It's super bad. That's why I just have like certain like I have like catchphrases. The good old days, right? Alden, I was gonna actually message you. I was gonna be like, I want to make a Google sheet of all the usernames and all the phrases because I have 2 different bots that I have on the kick side, and one of them has like the banned phrases, but also it has the regex. So if there's like altered variations of the text, then it can sort of catch it. It does kind of work. Yeah, you can ban phrases, absolutely. Yeah, through yeah, I'm using Botrix and Kickbot for Kick specifically because Stream Elements doesn't work on Kick, so I have to use different systems. But yeah, every single time there's a phrase that pops up or whatever, I instantly just copy paste it into my bot and I'm just like save. It's just it's a laundry list of. I'd say the almost easiest one is like add me on Discord. Discord is like almost like the phrase all of them use. Bot regex and semi. Yeah. But yeah, it's yeah, the add me on Discord is the biggest one. That's like literally every single one. Every single like one has some that specific phrasing. Doesn't matter what it says. But yeah, it's always like, hi, how are you? Where are you from? Is like the first three lines every time. Like, so yeah, yay for bots. And yay for counter bots. How long you haven't had an account for? No, it doesn't. Funny to dive in. Yeah, it's probably feature stuff that's going to be added much later. Yeah. Yeah, I guess we can go the smaller route, I guess. Quit that one and go back over here. It's so dark. Oh, it's also nighttime. But yeah, too many bots. Cool. Yeah, besides like the OG names, I like almost trust no one on Kick when they type in chat. It is very rare that you come across a normal human being. It's actually kind of comical. All right, let's take this down. This was a nice first attempt, but answer's no. Ben is sad. I mean, it happens. For the kick, yes. To a certain point, yeah, absolutely. Because they don't have, it's the, like, it'd be the infrastructure side of things, or like, sort of both, because it's like newish, and just combating that stuff in general is going to be a pain. But Twitch is the same as the same problem also. There's a lot more methods to like having like verified accounts and things of that sort, which would help a bit to negate that. But like even the other day, Diana sent me a message about the same shit that will happen over there too. Like selling viewership or getting graphic design or something of that sort. So it's like, yeah, Kick doesn't have the tools in its backend to combat that more. So you guys all the time, yeah, same. So yeah, it was like super bad. I mean, Kick's just using Amazon Web Services anyway, so it's like it's literally the same. Well, the video part of it. Time to take it all down. Gotta move this into a better position. Oh. Yeah. Like I said, is roll with the punches. As I said, it's easy enough to combat. It just, yeah. The headaches at first, and it's just like, It's probably 99% bots, but it's also like you hopefully one of them is real and you just rip up a new one because they're just dumbasses. Like, I guess they need like a legit marketing advice when you go to graphics design school, like marketing 101, how to not promote your shit, because probably like 99.9% of the time you're gonna get completely rejected or banned. Like, I wonder what the percentage of like gullibleness that somebody will actually want to like trigger it, you know, and follow through. Be like, yeah, you know what? I actually do need graphic design work. Or it's most of that the graphic designers are paying for a service, and that's the way that they're trying to like. They buy like a bot service that tries to do that for them, so they're getting like double. They're getting double scammed. That'd be bad. Oh, all good, all good. Appreciate the support anyway. Okay, am I moving this back 3 more? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Move it back another 4. Oh, I was gonna condense this too, wasn't I? Yeah, I was gonna move this back. So many hoppers. I'm missing one. I hope not. Wouldn't be surprised, Alden. Up versus speedruns. All right. 4. I'm gonna scoot that over some. Honestly, probably your graphic design would be better than 90% of the people that are trying to promote their shit. I'm just throwing shade at them. They're probably amazing artists, but it's just the shittiest way to. Imagine a club. You could, as long as you know like what colors or what, or whatever you would need to compensate for that. Yeah, hex codes. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. You know, like the exact what the variations of each would be. Forgot to add you on Discord. Add me on Discord. My goodness. Open a mic server? No. Not at all. Could I? Yes. Do I want to? Absolutely not. Then I get mad. Right? Rages all the time. The caps machine. Okay, hold on. Move this over here. No. Okay, let me take away this row. I need to take all of them down. People think that opening a public Minecraft server is easy. Right? If like so many like even in the back of my head, so many like safeguards you would need. Hell, we've done it before, Alden, with the sub server and stuff like that sort. Permissions and world guard and rolling and having a database of rolling back people and no, it's like cool for the first like 5 minutes, but then you're like, ugh. You run into some other issue. Like, dear God. It's like it's cool for the first like couple weeks, and then people stop playing. You only get the like the true people that play all the time will stay on the server, and then like 90% of the people leave. It's the same. Yeah, it's the same cycle. It's the same shit. We got to play in the server. Yeah, exactly. It's like, well, it's a pain in the ass. And it's like you literally. There's only like the close few people that have been around for a while that you trust. And even people that have been around for a really long time could be assholes. So it's just like the circle of trust is even smaller. Like I know the immediate friends and people that I know around me that I can completely trust, and everybody else I'm just like, nope. Even if you've been around for like 10 years. Thin line. Been burned too many times to know better. Fucking horrible. Yeah, but you're trustworthy though, so. Like this playful pranks, but then there's just being like a dick, and you just, yeah. I want to make it here. I want to make it further over. I probably should make it further over. Let's see how these will line up. Well, yeah, it sucks. Now, what you need to do is you need to make a pay-to-win server. That's where the money's at. I would never recommend that. Just don't. It's illegal now, even if it's cosmetic. Server that it wasn't even entirely public. Yeah, no, exactly. I said just because you have money doesn't mean it doesn't make it any better. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, people were getting busted for doing that, right? Yeah, this is gonna be off by one. Selling a lot of servers for selling items again. Yeah, yeah. It says it pay to win. It's crazy. No, this only needed a 1 gap in between. I think. I don't remember. This needed a 2 gap. Yep, when things are unregulated, people take advantage of it. Just how it be. 7, 8, 10. Push it back further from here or not. Yeah, it's insane of like how much money those servers can make. It is insane. Let's push it back 1. We'll do 1 more. For the games as well. Yeah, just because like it's even like the pure popularity of it too. Okay, that should be enough space. I think. Oh, there's the extra powered rail. Cool. Okay. Like 2 higher than this? Probably. We got... I don't want to make this stupidly high. There's no point to, right? I'm doing great. If that's like that, we got... We do the whole setup. Let's move you over here. We got you out the back and on top. That is too close to the ceiling. Like that. Yeah. And the rail can run on that. Yeah, that seems to be okay. Yeah, I think the setup is fine. I just have to figure out the methodology of deploying the fuel. When I press button, distribute items after distributing after distributing the items, then it distributes the fuel. Then when the fuel's done, its first pass, then it deploys the catching of the items to bring it to the front. And then the fuel deployment and the catching of the items those two are synchronous. Because the other items can sit in the furnaces without burning perfectly fine. So I have to just figured out that logic. Yay. 1, 2, 3, 5, 13. And 3 more this way. Gotta bring this back even more. It was fun. I've never done a furnace array before in Minecraft. I've always done like little rinky-dinky things and used like kelp, but not like truly. I press a couple buttons and then it just the magic just happens. Kind of neat. Yeah, let's talk to Chris about the next time you guys go down to AC. About going. I've been down there in forever. What if I can get anything? I haven't been down there in forever, but I did have the comps for sure. Right, it's different going. Well, I mean, yeah, different. Like the fact that you can actually stay down there and check everything out. I like going down just to even just walk around. It's just nice to get out and like see everything down there. How crazy it is. Holy. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Beautiful. That should be excellent. Back in my day, actually, I had a person I can call to get rooms. I won too much, and they wanted their money. They wanted their money back. Whoops. Yeah, back in the day. How? I used to go down like every weekend, almost every weekend, or every other weekend. Cause I won I won a lot of money, or I'd like end up breaking even, but my bets were really high, so I like whenever I'd go down, my rooms would be free and all my food would be free, like every single time. And eventually, I won so much that they gave me like a hostess, so I can just literally just call her up and be like, hey, you got a room for tomorrow or tonight? And they're like, yep, you're set. I just kind of go down. It's done. It's the greatest feeling ever. Yeah, it's stupid. But yeah, it was really cool. It was like, yeah, because I just won. Because I said my bets were really high. And if your average bet over if your average bet over time stays the same, like it stays high, then your comp is higher. So I can sit at a blackjack table for I can sit if the table's like fine and I'm not like losing left and right, I can sit there for hours and play. Just drink and play hands. But times like that, like my minimum bet would be like $25 a hand. And I could do that for hours, especially if the table's like really good, then I'll make out like a bandit. Or I could sit there for hours and you just gain a crap load of comp dollars just because you're betting so much. So it's like it's a win-win. Yeah, I don't know if Chris was there from the one like birthday gathering I had down there. Because we'd always go to Bobby Flay Steak. That steak place is just stupidly good. Really good steak. Bobby Flay. I don't even know if it's. I don't even know if it's at the Brigade anymore. Might not be. They like to change restaurants a bunch. Although that's been there for that was there for a really long time. Yeah, Bobby Flay. They're stupidly good. Best like steaks I've had. Period. It ruined my like taste for steak for a long time. Filet mignon, the ribeye, their seasoning, their sauces and stuff. Oh my god, it's so good. We had 3, 4, and 5 pound lobsters, and those things are freaking ginormous. Old Homestead? Okay, yeah, I know that one. Brother and sister give him so much time. You know, could come week-long cruises anywhere in the world. Yeah. They said, yeah, if you can sit there long enough and just keep playing and just coast and like just be even, then you gain stupid amount of comp dollars. Listen, that's the only reason why I would max out and have to spend comp dollars because I just would accrue so much. So like 99% of my like Bobby Flay, Michael Mina, Wolfgang Puck was okay. I think I've only eaten there like once or twice, and I wasn't that impressed. Michael Mina was delicious, really good seafood. Like fish and whatnot. But my go-to was Bobby Flay. That's just so delicious. Everything, their fries, like their side, the mashed potatoes, like everything was just like, dear God. Like that magic touch on like all their food. Average 5 to 10K trip. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, back in the day when I like made decent money, like I would go down, I think my buy-in for playing blackjack would be like $500 a pop, and it would last me a whole night. Yeah, it would last me all night long if I played smart. That'd be like $25 a hand. But yeah, like went down like the one time we went down for my birthday, and there's a bunch of say 500 buy in for 500. Yeah. It gives you enough. You should be able to get through, even if you were to lose every single hand from a shoe, you should have enough left over to at least play one more round. If you bought in for that much at a $25 table, and if you didn't like really fluctuate your bet too much. But if the table runs even, then you should hover around that. This was 16, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 3 more. But yeah, that was my average buy-in. Oh, I have to go back further. Yeah, I was just saying, the one time we went down for my birthday, because my friend is like, oh, we're gonna go to Bobby Flay, for dinner. I'm like, oh yeah, if I win after the first table that we sit at, if we win, then I'll treat everyone for my birthday. I will treat everyone to dinner. Then my only stipulation for that was everyone else picks up the tip. But I'll get the meal. I think that's a pretty good trade-off. So the first table that we sat at, I bought it for $200. It was like a $10 or $15 table because a bunch of us were playing. Bought it for $200. Turned it into $3,000 in 15 minutes. One round of blackjack lasts about 50. If the dealer is good at dealing at a decent rate, it lasts about 15 minutes, like per deck, per shuffle. But in 15 minutes, I turned $200 into $3,000 because I was in the one seat where I literally won every single hand. And I think I like pushed once, but I literally won every single hand. It was ridiculous. So after that point, I was like, yeah, let's go to dinner. I can afford it now. We did that. Dinner was great. We went to like the club afterwards, had some drinks, and I'm like, I want to play. No, we played one round. That was one 15-minute shoe. It was like right after that, I just picked up and went to the front. Bobby Flay, I'm like, table for 8, 10 of us. I forgot how much. 8 of us, 10 of us, something like that. And you're like, okay. So then now I'm like, okay. I originally started with $200, and now I have $3,000, right? So I'm like, oh, now I've got casino money to play with, right? Like that's my mentality. Even if I was to lose everything and I walked away with like just what I started with, I'd be happy because you get other compensations, right? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to a higher up table. Like it had to been like at least 50. I'm not sure if I went to a 25 first or not, or if it was like a $50 table or a $100 table. But I definitely upped my average bet because I had more to play with. And then over the course of gambling for the next 5-6 hours, I turned $3,000 into $25,000. my rate of winning was amazing. I just kept bouncing up and down, fluctuating my bet. It was amazing. So yeah, you could win a stupid amount of money if you're safe with what you're doing. But yeah, blackjack's 100% my game. If I do play. AC a lot of fun. Yeah. I mean, obviously better if you go with obviously better if you go with friends. There's things that there's like the boardwalk itself. You can go down and you could play games, get the food. There's some. You can check out the sites itself from the casinos themselves. Good, thank you, Twilight. Yeah, some of the casinos are just really nice to just walk through. You get to see like their decor, how they do their thing. Obviously, Vegas has a lot more to do in general. Like you don't even necessarily need to gamble. You can just walk around and just see the monstrosity buildings that they have and their architecture and this like all that stuff. Like you could just spend an entire day, hell, you need more than a day just to like go through all that. But yeah, it's a good time. Cards, yeah. It's too used to walking around in New York. You just ignore everything. It's like, don't make eye contact. You'll be fine. Just walk like you have a purpose. And it's not bothersome. Yeah, that was never that much of never that much of an issue. All right, I gotta box that in. Okay, I'm gonna grab this. Al, yeah. I mean, wait long enough. Christmas right around the corner, right? Holiday sale. Let me grab this stuff. Stop. Not of enough. Crap. Yeah, good times. Really good food. I guess like almost the other thing I miss the most from like going down there. It's just a really good food. Having the opportunity to try a bunch of the food. Wines too. Really expensive wine doesn't matter too much. Favorite thing about Minecraft? Creative freedom. You can build whatever you want. Could be as complicated or as simple as you can imagine. No, I was explaining the crazy stupid how much I won on my birthday the one time, Diana. It's probably why they wanted their money back. Yeah, so it turns $200 into three grand in 15 minutes from one shoe, and then over the course of the night, it turned 3 grand into 25 grand. It might have been a little mad. Yep. Yeah, the $200 into 3 grand was. I was in the right. If you ever watch like blackjack tables, sometimes you'll see like one seat that's hot, and then they just win every single hand, no matter what's thrown at everybody. Or sometimes happens, you'll notice like one person's just like, damn, I wish I was sitting there. I just happened to be in that seat, and I won like either won or pushed every single hand I bet on. It was ridiculous. That's the only reason why I won so much in like that short amount of time. I was like, cool. I guess I'm rocking it. Create a Minecraft game inside of Minecraft. Yeah. You can build like literal computers. It's all the redstone, all the logic is here, so you can literally build a computer and memory in the game. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, creative freedom. So right now, just doing making my first furnace array. Never made something like this complicated before. To automate smelting, because having it automated would be really cool. We're going to do 64 furnaces and make it automated so we can smelt items super fast and very efficient. Okay, that is the correct amount. 16 per row. So it'll be a total of 64 furnaces. Yeah, I think the only other significant amount I've won playing blackjack was 15 grand. 25 and 15 was the two highest ones. I got specifically hooked because I gambled in Vegas first and not Atlantic City, ironically enough. Because I went out with friends to go to some conference or something like that in Vegas, and I ended up playing blackjack for the first time at the Bellagio, which was just cool in itself. And I turned $200 into, I had $400 profit. So basically I paid for my entire trip. And I was like, this is really cool. So then the next weekend after we got back, the next weekend, I had to check out Atlantic City, because I'm like, oh, let's see what Atlantic City is all about compared to Vegas. Boy, what a difference. So at that time, Borgata was like my favorite place because it was like the closest thing to Vegas, just interior wise and decoration and like aesthetic alone is just the nicest. It was the nicest place by far. Everything else was like really, really outdated, like really outdated. And Brigada was like super nice. So the Brigada first. That time I learned my lesson, and I learned my lesson the hard way. I was so the first time gambling there, I was up $5,000, and I only walked away with 1,000 because I continued to gamble like an idiot, and I lost $4,000. I was like, okay, well at least I still walked away with, you know, $1,000. Then went down the following weekend and then walked away with $5,000. I was like, okay, got my calling, cool. So that was like my first like 3 sessions playing, was walking away with like a whole bunch of money. Now after that was just like every weekend, like rooms all the time, like consistently. I was like, oh neat, yeah. Yeah, but like when it's on, could be good. So you gotta be smart with it though. Well, a lot of times, like if I'm gambling, especially with friends, like I'll just like give you money to be like, I'd rather give away money if people are next to me than me just gamble with it and then lose it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Especially if I'm really hot, I'm just like, nah, just here, take it. I won't miss it. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather just be like, here, just take it and whatever. Either keep it for safekeeping or just spend it on something. I don't know. But yeah, good times. Fun. Okay. Furnaces. I'm gonna do it from below. Yeah, but yeah, as always, gamble with whatever you're willing to lose. That's it. Yeah, that was so many years ago. Yeah, that's why I say, like, it's usually, like, yeah, stick to one place so you can get your comps and whatnot. Crew them dollars. Okay, I saw the 2. Whee. Rewards cards, you know. Yeah, that's it, yeah. See if you can get entertainment out of it, cool. If you can end up like doing that and end up even, it's a win for sure. Just yeah, whatever your enjoyment is, right? Yeah, even trade, absolutely. Yeah, because he said if you can get like drinks or food or whatnot on top of everything else. Wait, Dan, didn't we go to The Wind Creek or by Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Did we go there once? Yeah, that place was nice. Yeah, I don't like I don't like Mount Airy. Just I don't know. It's like I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, I definitely like the aesthetic and layout of Wind Creek. It's really cool. It's just really cool that they turned like an old like iron like coal factory and all the steel girders and like the whole factory itself into like a casino. It's like that's just really cool. But I don't know. Yeah, it's just like yeah, I don't know if it's like the layout or I don't know. Mount Airy is always like it was convenient, but like I guess it's there, cool. I think I'd rather yeah, rather Wind Creek because it's just nicer. Like even like aesthetically. Foxwoods is interesting. It's like Connecticut, something like that. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Wind Creek shouldn't be that too much further, honestly. Maybe a little bit further, but West Coast and these places, I think a chance to hang out. God damn, it was such a long time ago. Jesus. Goddamn. More from? Oh, yeah, sure. I'm pretty sure it's almost nighttime. I don't even know where the hell... Where's my... I don't even know where my clock is. Hit Mohican Sun. Yeah, Mohican Sun. Yeah, Foxwood. Yeah. Yep. What's above of them is interesting. It was, yeah, hell of a long time ago. Going to them, but man. Yeah, I think for just like, I don't know. I like the drive down to Atlantic City. It's super nice. Almost 10 years. Yeah. For sure. It's too much traffic? Yeah, I mean if you go for the, go at the wrong time. Yeah, a lot of times when I'd go 7 p.m. I go. Usually it's like, yeah, it was like a spur of the moment, like, hey, let's go to AC. Be a Friday night. Okay, is that everything here now? That is a stupid amount of hoppers. Can I just say? Yeah, but no, I don't mind the drive. It's I don't know. It's nice. It's the one thing I didn't never mind too much. And plus, I was the only one that drove all the time because I was the only one that was able to stay awake. Because sometimes we do like day trips, or night trips. We go down and then come back home at like 5 in the morning. If we didn't have a room, go down, come back. It was nice. I enjoyed it. Yeah, imagine driving like 2+ hours one direction, 2+ hours back. That's it. I didn't, and I never mind that. Get another 8 leaving at. Oh yeah, I mean, well, they going for a show too, so that's a little bit better. But yeah, that's a lot. This route is so long. Yeah, or no, that far ahead of time. Just stay down there if you can. There's some like hotels in the like outskirts of that area that are you can get rooms for like really cheap too. Okay, so that's 64 furnaces. Now I gotta think of like where do I want everything to end up. Yeah, this is the middle of it. So probably from here, like input chest here, and then return. Oh yeah, this is so much more space too. That's super nice. This will be excellent. Good. Do temporary blocks so that I know what's for what. I need rails over here. Rail. Okay, let's put rail on top of this. We'll do these first. Good times. Okay. And I kind of want to look at how I did the... Oh, I think I closed the other one. I did. Hold on. Hold on, I'm going to launch the other one. I have to see how I did the rails, because if they're in positions that you think would work correctly, it doesn't. It's really messed up. So I want to check this to see how I did it. I'm pretty sure the top ones, the ones that feed the items that are gonna get smelted, they go up. Yeah. Oh. Come on. Where's loading? There we go. So yes, this is one out and up and around. Entryway, I don't know. We need to figure that out. Yes, these are out one and up and across. Okay. So these are okay. So these are all extended by one. And this was to if the cart if the cart has items, then this will flip this way so it can run through again. If it smelts more than 64 items. If it's just 64, it'll stay like this and the cart will return back down to the beginning area. Yes. That's why. I'm going to have to redesign that, but that's the concept behind that. Okay, so extended by Hono. Okay, gotta remember I'm not in creative. I can't just fly around. I mean, I could fly, but I can't. Fly. Okay, and then we're color coding each of the sections so we know kind of what's going where. So the yellow is going to be the feed. The red is going to be the fuel. And green is going to be the items that we're going to collect at the bottom. So we're just going to beautifully color code everything. No. I might as well do this one. Cool. Yeah, the front. I need a launch button, but I need to time it. That part I haven't figured out yet. I think might do that in here, and besides the creative world, just because, yeah. I go that way. You go across, and then I need normal rail. I say yay for the gold farm because we have like unlimited power rails, which is awesome. Oop. Boop. I am doing fantastic. Oop. Oop. Beautiful. Now, how did I want to do this? I don't think 2, 3, 4. They don't. No. Oh, please don't do that. No, you're gonna go down. You need to be there. I don't think that locks that. I need to see if it does or not. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put. I need levers. And a dumb amount of them. Because we need to power all the power rails. And all there. And what do I know? I actually was gonna have some. I'm gonna try the Moscato. I've got 2 more of the little ones left, and then I've got the big bottle. Or have this one. Ugh. I was waiting until I was done the The coffee. Meh. Fancy. Cheers. Okay. I don't. All right, cool. Okay, it doesn't lock it. Cool. You got the positions for those. So, Chris, we were just talking about Vegas and AC and winnings and crazy winnings and how I used to be a pimp, but now I'm not a pimp anymore. But it was good times. Thank you. Wow, super friendly. Cool. Oh, it is nighttime. Boom. Tired. Get some good rest. Okay. Cool. I don't know if glass will work with this. That one, yes. This one, no. Okay. There we go. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing over here. That one. And that one. Beautiful. Do, 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 do. All right, so we got that one and that one. long as everything's powered. I mean, yeah, everything's powered there, but it's fine. Okay. Cool. Inline, up and around, up that way, back this way, back to the front. Yeah, I want that to be my start. Do I have any extra iron? Yes, I do. Carts. Chest. Thank you. Okay. Cool. I just need a button in a good position to trigger everything. Now, how was I going to do that? I was going to... I guess I can make an indicator of... I can make an indication if there's enough fuel to at least smelt some items. Or need a way to... there's other, like, not fail-safe, but, like, I have to think of other, like, problems that we can run into. So we can press a button that sends the cart. This cart's going to go to the top, the yellow line, of whatever we want to smelt, right? It's going to input it into the top part. When it gets to the end, then it'll trigger the fuel distribution. Or we do when it gets to over here. We could do we could do over here. When the cart goes, it's gonna go up this way. It's gonna go this way. Oh, drop item. When it gets to here, we can change this for a detector rail, and then we can trigger the fuel distribution. The fuel distribution is gonna go up from down here this way, go out and around, and go that way. Pretty sure that's on the same line. I have to check for that. Hold on, let me see. No, it goes down. It has to go down because if it's up, then it wants to go like up the top. It does weird like maneuvery stuff for some reason because Minecraft. It's weird. I was doing it before. It was just like it would go like blah, 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 blah. Oh, and that can just loop that way. Okay. That I can change up. But out the back it has to go down because it links on that side super weird. Okay. No. What? Yeah, see, it does stuff like that. It's all directional. It depends on what north, south, east, or west. That's the rail. What rails do. It's super weird. That's why you have to place them down in a very specific order if you want them to direction themselves a specific way. It is, yeah, it is interesting. The things you learn when from doing this stuff. Cool. Was immediately down from there, right? Yes, and down to the curve. Okay. Yeah. You. Cool. Go. Cheers. The other mini bottle. Convenient. So Diana, did you put your license in your bag, purse, wallet? Insert carrying device here. Alternating between beers, Blue Moon and 805. Oh, nice. That's cool. Sure, the other one as soon as you got home? Good. That's good. Nice. I have been graced with Diana's leftover wine that she doesn't enjoy, so I'm the human liquid disposal unit. It's good. If you like sweet wine, then it's good. It's decent. Can't complain. Yeah, I'll make a better. I'll have to make a better acronym for it, but oh god, yeah, it's right. I saw HL. I was thinking of Half-Life. Deadlock looks interesting. Valve's new third-person MOBA. I'm like, ooh, interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, Deadlock is picture if Dota was 3D, like third person. Deadlock. The characters with abilities and you gain souls or something like that. And there's a shop, and there's like overhead rails that you can get to the different lanes, and there's 4 lanes. Yeah, like looks like it is a third person MOBA. Shoot 'em up style. Looks cool. Yeah, it's been I think they're finally, well, the store page finally went open because there was rumors that they were doing a MOBA style game, their third person perspective game. But supposedly Half-Life 3 is being worked on. If it's true or not, don't know, but supposedly it is. Which, if I was Valve, I 100% would. Not that not that they need the money, but still. I don't think it's funny that like other like they're trying to go after Valve for like competing issues or like anti-competition or whatever. Like it doesn't. What? It's like every other storefront sucks compared to what Steam does, to what Valve is doing. Nothing else can compete with it. Half-Life Dark Sand. We had Ice Factor already. What's up, Joe? That's cool. Yeah, no. That's cool. If they're working on the background, awesome. I mean, it's just a gold mine. Like they need a gold mine. Just create a cool game. Yeah, it's what's the meme, Alvin? It's like Gaben like does nothing, still wins, or something like that. Like does nothing. Yeah, like does nothing, still wins. Because people just keep shooting themselves in the foot. It's like you just can't. How do you compete with Steam? Your interface has to be better. Like your features and functionality has to be better. Like that's why Epic Store doesn't. The only thing that's good for Epic Store is getting free games. But the way you navigate through the system itself and everything is just. It's not good. Like the UI, if you just worked on your UI, it would work. It would work a ton. It would do great. But they're not that smart. Apparently, I just don't. That's the stuff I don't get. They can't count to 3. We'll see. Team Fortress 2 will make lots of money. Deadlock is the spiritual successor to Team Fortress to TF2. 100%. Basically, everything they learned from Counter-Strike and everything they learned from Dota, they're putting into Deadlock. So yeah, Team Fortress 3 will that 100% will never be a thing. Thank you, Ellen. Yeah. It was rumored that they were working on a third-person MOBA style shooter, and then like this weekend, this Friday, was it 2 days ago? 2 days ago, all of a sudden, like streamers were able to just stream it. Whoever had the invites to play it can now stream it, so you can watch the gameplay. So like. It's still early alpha, so all like the UI elements are still being worked on. Like some of the features or some of the UI elements had like just been added like a week ago, so it's still early alpha. But yeah, it's cool. Yeah, players can invite that. Yeah, that's cool. I should. Yeah. See, like, to be announced, Valve. Deadlock. It's a multiplayer game that is in early development. Yeah, thank you, Valve. That's it. That's awesome, though. But yeah, you can watch a bunch of people are streaming it. But yeah, but since like way early this year, people have been playing this like in the background, testing it out, which is cool. I mean, yeah. I'm guessing if you like MOBA style gameplay, but third person perspective, like shooter, then it'll be probably pretty cool. It'll probably be like a stupidly large like learning curve to figure out like what works with what and whatnot. But I'll be interested to play it if I ever get a key to try it out. It'd be cool. But yeah, no. Supposedly, yeah, they said like what Joe said. They are working on Half-Life 3. It's just whenever it decides to, you know, show its face, that'll be the time. Red. It was 2 back from there, wasn't it? I think so. Video game actor, yeah, that would be cool. Okay. So. To think of how I did this last time. We went this way. No. You have to do these in a very specific order, or it doesn't work. Yes, there you go. No, PoE 2 looks awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I honestly have never played Diablo. I was Warcraft, StarCraft 2 type of player. It looked interesting to play. I never dove into that ever. Path of Exile looked interesting. As a game I just never decided just to try out and just play. But PoE 2 looks really cool. I think PoE 2 when it releases I will definitely jump into that. But the other ones are just haven't had the flavor of just trying it. But yeah, PoE 2 looks really cool. I think it's funny. Funny that like studios try to do this like live service game to try to get money all the time, like a reoccurring subscription service or something like that to get money. When if studios just realized, just make a good game and it'll sell. And then the thing after that is to not fuck it up afterwards, right? Like Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2 is the perfect case of that, right? Like everyone like Helldivers 2 when it first launched, fantastic, tons of fun, great time. Sony, big fuck up. So Sony sucks. I'm sorry. Like not having your players being like literally removing it from like 177 countries from being able to play the game in the first place. That's messed up. Period. 2. The balance. Dear God. like those devs, higher ups, whatever, is freaking dumb. Like, it is insane of how stupid they are, or just how incompetent they are to like. I don't get it. I literally don't get it. It's crazy. I don't know. What am I doing? And it's like, then they're spewing the same, like, the new CEO is spewing the same stuff that the old CEO made, which that's the reason why he stepped down in the first place, was to balance the game or to do whatever. And they're still making the same mistakes. How does no one in like that higher level, how does no one see that? It is mind-boggling. It's crazy. Like, if you make a game that's fun and engaging to play, people are going to be willing to stay around to play it. And if people are willing around to stay and play it, then they might actually spend some money to get some either skins or perks or whatever you might be selling, because they're willing to stay around to play it. It's just like whatever they do, like they add higher caliber enemies, but they nerf the shit out of all the fucking weapons. How does that make sense at all? You make more powerful enemies, make better weapons, buff weapons, and then tone it down a little bit afterwards, after everybody has fun with feeling overpowered or whatever the fuck. Like, it literally makes no sense. I do not get game devs in that respect at all. It makes no sense. It makes no logical sense. It's like, if you've already made a crap ton of money, like at that point, do you just not give a fuck anymore about the game that you're making? Like, that's what it actually feels. It's like you go, oh, we made millions of dollars. Let's go bare bones. We're gonna have five devs work on some random updates, and just who gives a fuck about the community, and we'll have it just melt away. That's what it feels like. It's kind of crazy. It's like, oh my god, right? That's exactly what it feels like. It's like, and you could be making a crap load of more money if you just made a good game. Even more mind-blowing. It's like, how easy of a concept. It'll be like, yeah, make people feel overpowered in shooting your weapons and have fun playing it. In the process, is make some more engaging, like, tasks, whatever, missions. Make different types of missions, but make people feel overpowered. Make people want to come back to continue to play it. It's just like, nope. Done. It's insane. Short attention span, switch games, new games. Oh no, it's true. It's like rise in popularity. Like Pal World is a good example of that. Pokemon clone, call it what you will. They didn't get in trouble for it. Whatever. It's absolutely ton of fun. Exploded beyond recognition, made probably millions and millions of dollars. Development time, way too slow. So people are going to come back to the game like 6 months to a year down the line. Check out the new stuff. Like I'm the same. There's a bunch of updates that come out for it. I playing other stuff, this one, whatever. Like I'm just not interested in. I'm not interested in returning to that game because I just don't have the interest of returning to it. But like Helldivers 2 is a different situation because for one, Sony's a big fuck up and they can eat shit. Two, the devs don't know what the fuck they're doing. Or the higher ups don't know what the fuck they're doing. So it's like you have 1 and 2. Pal World is like they get a skirt by because they just exploded and they had a cool concept of a game. They had a cool beta or alpha of a game, and it will evolve into something really cool to play later on, and that's fine. Helldivers 2 is just a bunch of fuck ups. Arrowhead, like, cool for what they did, but they suck at what they do. Sony just sucks. So it's like you got 2 losses in that respect. You can't really win there. Arrowhead is just like tons of L's. Like they talk a lot of good shit, but they're not doing what they say. They have to produce. Like I said, if I was to develop a game, I would not. You can't go by spreadsheets. You can't go by like, oh, 30% of the people are using a specific weapon because it worked really good. You can't nerf that weapon. You buff everything else. Like that's just fucking stupid. Like, and then you're just gonna, like I said, you're just gonna. It's like a. Like you had a golden goose with Helldivers 2, and you just threw it away. And that's what feels like the mentality behind that is. It's sad. Yeah, no, absolutely true. For devs were like 7 days to die and remote devs. Put a good game, consistent updates, listen to feedback. Probably one. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, no, yeah. Don't be behind some big head and just. Yeah, it's some of the stuff is just, it's completely mind boggling. It really is. He's seeing like different stuff about like. I follow Helldivers stuff. I'm just waiting for the moment that Sony's just like, yeah, you know, we'll revert it and let everybody play the game again. That's the part I'm waiting for. That's the reason why. That's the main reason why I don't play Helldivers 2 is because Sony, fuck Sony. Sorry, you suck. It's all good. Nope. That's just bullshit. We doing? Oh, the red line. That's right. Heated discussion. Nah, yeah. Okay, so this is the feed line, which I have no idea how this line's gonna go. Yeah, I gotta figure out the ice. I have to route. How did I do it from here? I've routed this way off. Well, forget. I had it done in the creative world. I have to figure that out. Okay, let's go this way. Yeah, it's crazy. Like just, I don't understand. It's like, a rush of like the game companies have to have this instant gratification of all of a sudden they get a crap load of money and all the like yay, it's the execs are like, yes, it's successful, so that means it's really good. Just make a good game. Like fun and engaging, whatever else, single player. It doesn't matter if it's single player, multiplayer, single player games. I hope every single player game destroys any multiplayer pay to win bullshit. Like I hope it completely destroys it, because it just puts a like reaffirming that it doesn't matter what type of game you make. If the game is good, it'll sell. Like like holy shit. Like the people that high up in those companies are that dumb. Like that's what 100% it feels like. They have no clue. Or completely out of touch with like how things work. It's not hard. Like, might it take a long time to create a game like that? Sure. Is it worth that time? I guess that's the determination behind that, right? I would say yes. I guess depending on how much time, how much development time, how much that would cost. But if you're a company like that, does it really matter? To have that much money in the first place, you have like that much time to develop whatever you want, and if it's like really good, then you're gonna like make out plus more. Would having the good faith of a player base trust the name of your company, so whatever you make next, they're gonna want to be more interested in whatever you make. Mind-blowing concepts. Transactions before instant sales of your game. Don't bought it. I don't even care if it has like micro transactions. If it's like cosmetics or whatever else, fine. If it's like pay to win, I 100% will I'll 100% step away from it. That I do not. I'm like, no, that's just. Sorry, I'm not made of money, and that just no. It's just no. Microtransactions, that's perfectly fine. Like I said, I played Overwatch 2 a bunch. That is the same concepts. Although then now their heroes are free like right away, which they should have done earlier on. But the microtransactions for like skins and battle passes, whatever, that's perfectly fine. But I said, as long as your game is good enough to when people want to continue to play it, then people will spend the money in the game to for their skins or whatever. Like, but yeah, if you're like a live service game, then yes, like skins and whatnot. I said if your gameplay is engaging enough, people want to continue playing it, and it's a lot of fun, people want to spend money. I said just like Helldivers 2. If not, your balance sucks and the gameplay just lacks, and you playing it and you're just frustrated and it's just hard, or making stupid nerfs for random fucking reasons, then your player base will leave, and then guess what? No player base, no money. Hand in hand. Kind of crazy. It's insane. Okay, I was gonna do do I even have? I don't think I have ice here. It's all up top, isn't it? I think it is. Yeah, it's just it's crazy. It's like that, or you get like devs that just create games that just make no sense, or like there's no like creative direction and it just sucks, like Redfall. Or just it's just a complete mess. And just completely deserve to burn ice. He's doing well if you're still playing it. Yeah, but this is a game also where I took a very long break from because I wanted to play other games, and there was just... Minecraft's in a spot where... It's in like the... Like every other update phase. Right? Because like... Like, again, it's like a... How many resources do you have to create, to expand something in your game when you have like an infinite amount of possibilities, because you know of how much, you know, all the mods that are up that exist in Minecraft that you can add to this game, right? And they add what? One mob to a vote, possibly another couple blocks. And it happens to be this update. Like this time they added the trial chambers. What else? And a couple of the other like little sprinkles of stuff in between. Yeah, so even myself, like I took a year plus, 2 years, a year plus, like off of this game, and not I did not play this at all because it's just like it's the same old shit. There's literally nothing new. Could I play modded? Sure. I just not interested in playing any of it. Do I enjoy vanilla? Yes. But is it the same old shit? Yes. So yeah, I took a significant break from playing this game because it was the same old stuff, and Microsoft, Mojang, whatever, they're fucking lazy as hell. I'm sorry. Like, you're controlling a bunch of different versions of Minecraft to update, sure. Do you add like the minimum per update? Absolutely. Is that because of like how it's programmed, or like between Java and C++, whatever different versions? Maybe that's a complication, but still, it's fucking lazy as hell. You're adding like, oh, here's a block and a structure in 8 months, 9 months. That's insane. That to me, that's insane. If you have that, if you have that dev power and the powerhouse behind you to make. You can, like, redo all the biomes, make the end more interesting, make the nether more interesting, add a crap load of more structures, add a bunch of new mobs. There's so much you can do. But no, to me, it seems like they're lazy as fuck. Like, I know. Like, it's like they're just like, well, let's just milk everybody because it's the game that everybody plays, because it's just, yeah, it's like, it gives you the creative freedom to play. You could just pick it up and play it, but... There's so much more that they can do, and they're just like, they do. Yeah, it is the even like if there's a term for the less of the bare minimum, that's what they do. Last big update, the cave when they actually like separated the Y value, like they separated that into 2 different updates, right? The second part, update 2, was the lush caves, the whole like in the deep dark and the like the warden area, like the ancient city part, and like the like all the mod, like all this stuff. That was the biggest significant update by far, hands down. Like actually feeling like you have to explore for, and having like just random, like being able to mine stuff and having to explore differently to find resources was different. Like that I feel was like significantly different. And that was what, 5, 6 updates ago when that happened? Lazy. Starting to? No, because they already have the fan base that plays it. You're not. They didn't. Like Microsoft bought the user base that played the game. It was a smart investment because, well, for one, it's still like one of the most popular games that ever existed. Period. On top of like GTA 5, right? Minecraft is like one of the top ones. I said people will keep returning to this, and people and new players will come to play this. But it's just the people that have been playing this for a really long time can see everything that they've been doing. So dying, no. It's just the people that have been there from way early on can see everything that they're doing. I think if they were more, if they added more stuff, more people would play for sure. Now, would that equivalent to new people buying the game to play it? That's where the discrepancy might be. At that point, it probably doesn't matter because if it's already that big, are you really gonna get new people to play? So I would, if I was like Microsoft, I mean, I did that with what they did that with what Minecraft, like dungeons and other games. I would branch the IP to other stuff. But it just seems like the dev work that goes into the updates, it's just like, and that's why I said, like, if like once I go through this, like I'm interested in playing now because it feels cool and it feels fresh and new. But eventually I'm gonna stop, and it'll probably be, unless the next update is like significant, I'm not gonna play for like probably a year or two because their updates have been that lackluster. If you want everything, there's too much stuff. There's so many things that they can do with like significant updates they can do to the game that can last them years down the line. So no, they could add new decorative blocks, new functionality. They could add a new dimension to the ancient city, that huge ass portal in the middle. Like actually do utilize the Aether devs, whoever they bought up from that, and actually make another dimension that has like an actual like trial area, another trial area, but like literally do the Aether, but do it, make another like sky dimension. Spruce up the end. Literally update every single biome needs an overhaul, because it's just, you go around exploring and everything's just like, okay. like you're gonna find a jungle temple, one little box, there's a woodland mansion, cool, that's it. Like there's nothing else. There's like tons of like there's the archaeology stuff, which is cool. It's cool to explore and try to find the archaeology and use your brush and Swift and get some stuff like that. But there's so much stuff they can add. There's so much they can add. Even just variations to the biome generation and doing like Y level splits, like do more lush caves, but variations of the lush caves. And then do cave systems in the Nether. Change up the Nether. There's only like what, 5, 6 biomes in the Nether. They can do variations in the Nether. There's so much they can do. Meh. For the announcement for the mob vote, dude. Yeah, the armadillo is fine. I gave it shit before. I'm like, why the hell would you add an armadillo to the game? It's something like that. Like you have that, but like add second place too. Like at least add something else. Make it interesting. I don't know. Well, DLAs are cool. Armadillo, or the armadillo shells to make wolf armor. Cool. If you have wolves fight with you, you can protect them. Something that you never do. I've never seen a camel ever since it's been released. I haven't found a desert village that had a camel in it yet. So, and I have zero will to go find one. I just don't care. I just don't know. I have not seen a single camel. Went hunting around for it when it got released, and I just nope. Don't know. I don't know. That's just, yeah. From playing this game for so long, that's just what I've seen. And you know what? And being in that position, they have every right to just coast and milk it. When you have one of the most popular games ever created, you can just do whatever you want. Whoops. Never made them work properly. They're cool. They're very very specific though. Because you have to be careful. Okay, I'm gonna leave this over here for now. I don't know. I need to make the ice path. I don't know how long I need to make it, so I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna leave the ice right here. Stupidly far. That'll work for them. Yeah, I mean that's why mods are awesome. Like there's tons of mods that add so much extra flavor and everything else that why would you need Mojang anymore? You just have mods make everything. So you can technically go that route too. How am I fill both of these in? Mod playthroughs? Depends. I did the create one with a bunch of like exploration. That was a lot of fun. It's cool to try out updates to mods that I haven't played in a while. It just it gets to the same point of like before where I don't want to jump into too many different worlds because then my time is split and I don't want to do little bits in each of them because then I don't feel like I'm doing too much. That's why I'm like staying focused in this one because we're doing really cool stuff and I'm learning a lot of stuff and I want to continue just building in general. It's like I have the server, the private server too, and there's a lot of cool stuff in there too. And we did the hardcore one. Now we're doing continuing survival. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I'm just explaining. Yeah, I'm explaining why. Like it's always like really cool to check out mods. Like the create mod is stupidly cool, like ridiculously cool, and the other like exploration, like the structures that it adds that for that pack was insanely cool. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool stuff. Like I wanted to do like it was like Twilight Forest, Aether, and a bunch of like structures that were scattered about in the world in like the overworlds, but with create and a bunch of like quality of life stuff. But Aether wasn't updated at that point to whatever specific version. It was like 119.2 or 119.4, one of those two. And Aether wasn't updated for the one big one. But I wonder. Let's check. The Aether updated 4 months ago. What version? 1.20.4. No, so they had 119.4, 119.2. Yeah, I think it was like maybe it was like one of the 120 versions was the one that didn't work right. Yeah, but these are like random when it updated. And the last one was up was like it said it was 4 months ago. Where is changelog? April. So this was being updated. And then yeah. So yeah, that would have been cool to like to retry again. Because yeah, Aether was always awesome. Just having another dimension, like just cool, just falling from the sky, like not into the void, but you're falling from the sky into the world below it, and which is like the overworld, freaking cool as hell. Like the keys to unlock the different mazes and the dungeons in the Aether, freaking cool as hell. the different mobs there and everything, and the different ores. Like they just need to add that as another dimension. That would be awesome. Like they can add like if they were to add anything to make it feel more vanilla, they should add deep dark and aether. Have something in the sky and have something like stupidly have it like further down below. Have like the deep dark, which has like could have like super hostile mobs, but then have like a crap load of ore around, and then aether could be like the higher tier weaponry and dungeons and bosses and whatnot. Like so many things they can do. All right, ladies and gents. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get some dinner. Thank you so much for chilling out, hanging out, and listening to me ramble. It's cool to just talk about some like random game stuff / gambling stuff / anything in general. Just like I thank you for Patreon support too. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm gonna get some food. So this week we will hopefully finish the furnace array. And then also I did think about how to connect it to the cobblestone gen to funnel it to here so it can smelt it automatically, and we'll figure out how to this week we're gonna figure out how to tie everything together. That's gonna be the goal. I don't know. Plays the bug for over an hour. Yeah, sometimes it's just nice to talk and chill and, you know, look at the gaming industry as a whole and see how crappy and amazing it is. It can go either. There's a huge dynamic there. All right, buddy. Let's go. Have a fantastic rest of your Sunday and a good week if I don't see you. Well, I'll be live hopefully early tomorrow. If I wake up early, I'll go live early. If not, then 9, 10 a.m.-ish Eastern time. But thank you for being awesome. Have a good night. I'm going to eat. Peace out.